Welcome to another edition of GP's Roof Theory, Lesson 18, Common Roof Plumb Cut Layout. In this drawing here, you have three different ways you can lay out a plumb cut. First way I show is the most common of today's carpenters with the speed square. So with the speed square, you would take your common line, which is on this bar. Degrees is on this 45-degree line of your square, and then this line here in the open box would be your hip and valley. Now an 8 and 12 is a 34-degree. So you simply come up to your pivot point, swing your square to your 8, lines up with the top edge of your board, and you simply scribe this line. Now that is an 8 and 12 plumb cut for an 8 and 12 roof. The second way, the old schoolers did it before they had the speed squares, is they used the framing square. So on the framing square, you would simply find your 8-inch on your short side of your square, the 12-inch on the long side of your square. Those 2 points meet across the top of your board. Simply scribe this line, transfer it through. Now you have an 8 and 12 plumb cut. Now, we can do it by math as well. And a lot of times you're going to need to know this plumb cut length for when laying out a seat cut to get heel height. So you know how much your roof would be to the top of your ridge board. That's in another lesson. So this black triangle is nothing more than an 8 and 12 roof pitch. So I have a 5.5 inch run, with a 3 11/16 run, and my rafter length would be 6 11/16, or in this case, this is my plumb cut length, 6 11/16. So you see in this math here, I have 5.5 times 0.666 NTS decimal, 90 tangent square, equals 3.6663, or 3 11/16. Now remember, I've told you, or I discussed before, that you need to round numbers. 11/16 is actually 0.6875. But once again, we're only talking hundredths of an inch in framing, which is nothing. So on the calculator, 5.5, let me get my point in there, 5.5 times 0.666 equals a rise of 3.6663, 3 11/16. Now if I want to find and double check myself for this decimal here, for the 6 11/16, I'm going to simply square that number plus my 5.5 inch run squared. I'll equal those two together. Square root 6.6099. So I did it the opposite because it was already stored in my calculator. This could be here or there, it doesn't matter. 5.5 squared or 3.6663 squared, front or back, it doesn't matter. You'll still come up with 43.661. Square root 6.6099, or 6 11/16 of an inch. Same scenario up here, 5.5 run times 1.2018 equals 6.6099. So 5.5 times the 1.2018 RDH equals 6.6099. So 3 easy ways to lay out. We've double checked ourselves on this for our plumb cut, doing the rise and run, square root, and we've also done it with the RDH decimal, and we came up with the exact same number. So therefore, we are correct. But this is more of a scenario to show you how the math works. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.